Hi, this is Nicole Miseraco, and this is the 8th grade science information for Monday and Tuesday, the 9th and 10th of November. The agenda looks like this. We'll go over Thursday and Friday. We'll preview the week. Today's work on Monday is oceans, and then we'll look at what you'll have to do for Tuesday, the 10th. Thursday was the water cycle gizmo. You had to watch a little video. They had to take the practice quiz on vocabulary, then they had to do the gizmo and do an assignment on Canvas. If you had not done these things yet, you need to pause the video at this time, complete the work on your own, and then check your work to these answers. The gizmo was looking at the distribution of water and how water moves throughout the world via the water cycle. The first part was looking at the percents in different places. The next part was looking at transitions. Those are really important things to know about the water cycle. On Friday, you were looking at key wave vocabulary. Again, if you have not done this on your own, you need to pause the video at this time and then define the terms that are in your digital notebook. The terms look like this. You looked at wave, wavelength, frequency, wave height, breakers, tsunamis, longshore drift, rip currents, barrier beaches, sand dunes, groins, tide, salinity, the Coriolis effect, El Nino, and upwelling. Waves get their energy from wind blowing across the water surface, and near shore wave height increases while that wavelength decreases because of friction with the ocean floor. The final thing you should know about waves is be able to look at a diagram and to be able to see the different parts here. We've got our crest, which is the upper part. The trough is the bottom. The wave height goes from crest to trough, and a wavelength can go from either crest to crest or trough to trough. Our preview of the week, Monday we'll be looking at oceans. Tuesday you'll be doing work on ocean currents and climate. Wednesday we'll compare land and water, how they heat up and absorb and lose heat. Thursday we'll take a little assessment on water, and Friday again we'll look at some more key vocabulary in the study of weather. On Monday, students will have to again review the parts of a wave. We will watch and make predictions on eggs. I'll put an egg in a beaker of regular water and a beaker of salt water. Write a hypothesis now on what you think will happen. When we watched the video about the egg, the salt water allows the egg to float. The regular water, the egg sinks, and that tells us the density of salt water is greater than that of tap water. Taking some notes here. Looking at the distribution of water. This was something you saw on a homework assignment as well. Some more notes here. Calculating density. Again, please pause the video, calculate density, and answer the questions that follow. The density for sample A was 1.01 kilograms a liter, B 1.06 kilograms per liter. The higher salinity is B, it's more dense. Calculating the density of crude oil, 4.1 divided by 5 is 0.82 kilograms per liter, and then oil will float because it's less dense. Here we watched another video where we're looking at hot and cold water, and this demonstration ended up with a picture like this. Red is the hot, blue is the cold, and the warm water either stayed or moved to the top because it's less dense, and the blue cold water moved or stayed at the bottom because it's more dense. On Tuesday, you have 3 things to accomplish. You need to watch the video and read about climate, building your background knowledge. Then you need to go on a web venture, looking at some different websites and answering the questions on climate. And then finally, completing assignment 15 on Canvas. The to-do list is as follows. Complete assignment 14. Tuesday's work is the ocean currents and climate, the video, the reading, the websites, and assignment 15. If you have any questions, please email. Again, this is the work for Monday, November 9th, and Tuesday, November 10th.